Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the wrap up for Thursday, actually, the 2nd, 2020. So, the day before the 4th of July. So, I guess happy birthday to all you Americans down there. We had ours up here in Canada earlier in the week, and everything went nice here. I hope everything goes well for you guys as well. So again, if you're new to this series, essentially what this one is we do a bit of kind of robotic swing trading where I take some back-tested scans that I've come up with that match my personal trading style that I like within trade ideas, and then I filter them down by eye. We come up with two longs and two shorts, trade them throughout the week, and then close them at the end of the week, rinse and repeat. And this is one of the trading styles that I implement. They're all on the channel, so you can see some fully auto day trading. You can see some fully discretionary or semi-discretionary, I guess, swing trading, and then some intro to trading series. So go ahead and check all those out. So just to keep this quick, looking here on the SPY, it was a pretty do-nothing week. We kind of opened down here a bit. We rallied for a bit and then pulled back. So we're kind of still stuck in this range here, right here, as we can continue to chop. So we had this big strong push up, gap down, and now we're building this base. So a gap up on Monday would make this whole thing an island reversal pattern, which would be incredibly bullish. I wouldn't be shocked if for the summer we do, a bit of this, but my predictions of when we are going to chop seem way off because this thing is just strong, just crazy strong. So avoid all the naysayers and just keep following price. So this week on this particular strategy was another down week for us. We were down about $2.50 per share. It was a little bit worse than this when I recorded it. And you can see here's the kind of P&L graph. Again, I got the split based off how many shares you took, starting at the beginning of the year and going until now. So that's what we look at here. My response to a second losing week in a row is kind of absolutely nothing. It's just the way of trading. If you're following people that are saying they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a day and every 50 days they may take a loss, but don't worry, they make 10 times back that the next day, that's not trading, right? You get some good periods and some not so good periods. Your hope is that when you're right, you're very right, and when you're wrong, you're not that wrong. So this week we had IIVI, which worked out great. We were looking forward to short here. Kind of gapped down a little bit below that, but came back pretty quickly to test us and then closed down here on the week. A little inside day here is interesting for day traders. Maybe some sort of continuation could happen there. INSG, nothing happened. I'm in this in another account as well. At a little bit of a better price in this area, but this broke and just kind of chopped around. And then our big loss for the week was pizza. Came in, triggered us out, and then just kind of reversed. But again, wouldn't change a thing. On to the next week. So here we're looking at Shack. We have this kind of wedge pattern that I drew in here. A 27% short float is a pretty substantial short float down here. So a lot of people betting against this. It had this kind of big push up and then this declining wedge through here and just broke out of it. So I'm hoping that we get a little bit of continuation. ABG is the other one here. Same kind of thing, right? We have this descending triangle right here after a big strong push up. I'm thinking that if we kind of break this $80 area, we may continue higher. On the short side, I'm looking at WGO, big strong push up, and now we're just kind of chopping around here. If we break down through here, I think we could continue lower, and if we gap up, this would be another little island reversal, they call it there. And TRUP, this is a rare one for me, right? And, I always say I'm just some dude on the internet, right? This is not advice. Every now and then I like to experiment with something new. This guy here has just rocketed up and actually put in this pattern here in candlesticks just called a tweezer top, where it's had this kind of double rejection right here. So I'm thinking if we break down and continue, it's kind of proof that there was a big seller up there and we could continue down here a little bit. Again, a counter trend trade that strong, it's probably best to be a little bit short on, or short time frame on. But again, this is probably a pattern you haven't seen me trade very much, just trying to slowly add new things into the repertoire based off what the back tests are telling me. So that is about it for this guy. Well, let's take a look at Bitcoin. It's been a while. So these are the trades that I think I talked about this first one here, and ever since then we've just been chopping sideways. We had another little bounce and then a rejection of that bounce today, so I added to this short and lowered the stop down a little bit here, so that allows me to get a little bit more aggressive with the same amount of risk, and then we just wait. So we're still in the waiting game of this. Again, nothing's really happening, just kind of chopping around. When Bitcoin moves, it moves, so it will be we'll wake up one day and it'll be up 10% or down 10% or both, and you just roll with those punches. So all right, that is it for this week. Until I talk to you guys, well, first of all, let's end it like this. Everyone have a really safe 4th of July, and look after yourselves down there.